Hey guys, it's Rachel from Hope Corner Farm. By day I'm a home ec teacher who teaches hundreds of students how to crochet, quilt, sew, and cook. And today I'm going to teach you how to crochet the granny stripe stitch. The granny stripe stitch gets its name because of these lovely double crochet clusters that look like a piece or a part of the granny square. You're going to need to know how to double crochet, how to chain, how to single crochet to complete this stitch. If you're ready to tackle it, let's grab a hook and some yarn and we'll get crocheting. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and don't forget to give me some feedback on this video. Give me a like or a comment, let me know what I did well or things that I could improve upon. For the granny stripe stitch, I love how it looks when you use multiple different colors, so I've got a couple of different styles here. But today's tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to use one color, just so you can get the hang of the granny stripe stitch. To start the granny stripe stitch, you can either chain, which is your multiples of 3 plus 2, and then put a row of single crochet, which is what I'm going to show you here, or you could foundation single crochet an even number. Either works. So we're going to start. I'm going to do multiples of 3 plus 2, so my multiple of 3 is going to be 12, and then plus 2 would make it 14. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. If you need to see how to chain in slower, more detailed moves, or single crochet in slower, more detailed moves, or double crochet in slower, more detailed moves, I've got links to videos below that take those a lot slower and in more details. I also have a link to a foundation single crochet video if you want to start it that way. All right, now we're ready for row 1. One note, if you start with a foundation single crochet, you're then going to skip to row 2 because row 1 is where we place a single crochet in each chain across. So we're going to start, this is row 1, by placing a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. And then we're going to place a single crochet in each stitch across. And then we'll end up with an even number of stitches when we get to the end of this row. So again, just single crocheting in each chain across. And then here's our last single crochet. And that completes row 1. Now we're ready for row 2. So for row 2, we're going to begin by chaining 2 and then turning. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a regular double crochet in the very first stitch here. Now we're getting right into our granny stripes. So what we need to do is skip 2 stitches. So skip that one, skip that one. We're going to work into this third one right here. And we're going to place 3 double crochets into that same stitch. So there's 1, 2, and 3 double crochets all into the same stitch. So now we're going to skip, and then work 3 double crochets into this next one. So that's the pattern, is we're going to skip, skip, 3 double crochets, skip, skip, 3 double crochets. So we're going to put 3 double crochets in this next one here. There's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip and work 3 double crochets into the next one. And then we're going to skip, skip, and in the very last stitch we're only going to put 2 double crochets, not 3, just 2. And that completes row 2 of the granny stripe stitch. For row 3, we're going to start by chaining 2, and then we're going to turn. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to start right into the granny stripes, and we're going to work 3 double crochets right into this space right here. So after chaining 2 and turning, we're going to put 3 double crochets into this space right here. So here's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. And then we're going to skip all this and work into the next gap. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then 3 double crochets all into the next gap. So now from here on out, you're not really skipping, well, I guess you are, you're skipping these stitches, but you're just working into the gaps all the way across. So 3 double crochets into the next gap. And then we're going to skip to the last one here. We're going to put 3 double crochets in there. And then we're going to place a regular double crochet right here in the top of that turning chain from the previous row. So we're going to go right here and place a double crochet. And that completes row 3. For row 4, we begin by chaining 2, and then we're going to turn. Now for row 4, we're going to place a double crochet right here in this first stitch. And then we're going to skip all the way over here to this gap and put 3 double crochets into it. We have to put that double crochet here because there's such a huge distance. It would make it angle odd if we did not put a double crochet here, so we have to put one there, and then we can start into our 3 double crochets into the gap. We'll move to the next one here, 3 double crochets in there. And that's what makes the granny stripe stitch a little bit easier to complete. If you can double crochet, chain, single crochet, you can complete this stitch. Really, it's just a repeat of those stitches and where you put them. And you just have to be able to count and skip stitches, especially when you're doing that first row. Now we're here, and what we're going to do is we're going to skip all the way over here to that chain from the last row, and we're going to place 2 double crochets into it. So here's 1 and 2 double crochets into that last chain, and that completes row 4. So now what you would do for the remainder of the time that you use the granny stripe stitch is you're going to alternate row 3 with row 4. Now the difference is with row 3, you chain 2 and you start right into the gap. So I'll show you here. So this is a row 3, so we would chain 2, turn. We're not putting any additional double crochets here, we're just starting right into the gap. And we would start with the 3 double crochets in the gap. Now row 4, because there's that big distance, so what I mean is you'd have all of this to go across. For row 4, remember, you chain 2 and then put a double crochet right next to it, and that's the only difference between the 2 rows. For row 3, you basically chain 2, turn, and start right into the cluster stitches, whereas row 4, you chain 2, turn, place a double crochet right next to that chain 2, and then start into the cluster stitches. I hope that makes sense here. I'll write the pattern out below in the description as well, so you can check that out if I'm being a little fuzzy on how you complete that stitch. But basically for the remainder of your granny stripe stitch, you're just going to keep alternating row 3 followed by row 4 to complete your project for however long or however big it is. And that's the granny stripe stitch in crochet. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. One last little thing here, remember for row 3, we just put 1 double crochet in that turning chain, whereas with row 4, you'd put 2 in that turning chain. So just a reminder, for row 4, you would chain 2, turn, and you'd put a double crochet right there in that first stitch, and then you'd skip and start into your double crochet clusters here. And that's it. That's the granny stripe, guys. I hope you guys found it helpful. Have a blessed day.